What's up, guys? How's it going? Rob with RNG-Gamez. Alright, so this little video here, we're going to talk about TCGPlayer and pretty much how to protect your margins. Because I hear it, believe me. I was racking my brain around this too. How the hell do you make money? So you're going to get to a point where you're shipping like 15, 20, 30 cards a day relatively quickly. And you're selling 8-cent cards, shipping's 99 cents. After all said and done, you're walking away with a good 10 to 12 cents. Yay! But that's the market. That's what it is. So I developed a little thing that I did before I opened the store, so I wasn't going nuts. Now, this really only works with a vast, deep stock of bulk and inventory. If you're just starting out, it's going to be hard for you to do, but bulk is plentiful, and if you pay $5 $1,000, that's pretty standard. So you can get your hands on a lot of bulk for relatively cheap. So, like I said, you're going to be shipping 20, 30 cards a day at 10, even a penny each. Someone's paying 99 cents shipping. You're not really making much or anything at all. So I developed these sort of methods to sort of pad my margins for me. Now, when I first started out, doesn't matter what it is, common, uncommon, floor price for me was 25 cents listed on TCGPlayer. I did not list a single item under 25 cents. Now, this only works if you're a non-pro seller with a repricer and non-direct right now. So we're just talking about non-direct, non-pro. So 25 cents floor price for commons, uncommons. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's a penny market price. It's going on for 25 cents. So now you're saying no one's going to buy the cards from you. They will. They will. So what this does is once your inventory gets a little bigger, like between multiple sets, 20 sets, 30 sets, the history of Magic, someone's going to buy those higher end cards that the $20 cards, which are at the market price. You never want to be TCGPlayer low. Don't do it. It's a race to the bottom. Just stop fighting with each other. It's not worth it, the headache. List at market. It'll sell. So what that does is the people that are buying those, let's say, $10, $15, $20 cards that are at market price, they're going to go into your inventory and they're going to, pick the 25-cent cards because they want to get it from the same person, which I get. It sucks getting 300 different orders. Now that'll pad your margins for you. So there was times when I would get, 4 or 5 different play sets of 25-cent card each, and it would be an extra $4 or $5. And right there, that $4 or $5 order paid for 1,000 cards that I bought from someone on Facebook Marketplace, whatever, when I first started out. Not with the store, just in general on TCGPlayer. Now, since I opened the store, I've done over 50,000 orders on TCGPlayer. It's not even my first year yet. So, I've done 50,000 orders, which is an insane amount of orders. Alright, so that's something you could do as a non-direct, non-pro seller, just starting out. And that's what I did. Now, let's get to the more seasoned person who is, TCGPlayer Direct, pro seller, repricer. It's something I still do to this day. I don't want people really ordering from me directly on TCGPlayer, and I'll explain why in a bit. But it just gets a little out of hand because the majority of my volume I prefer to do through direct because I now hired someone to handle all the direct shipments for TCGPlayer, and I still handle the direct fulfillment. Like, let's say you order from me on TCGPlayer, I still handle those, and I don't have time to do that really, so I upped my shipping. My shipping is $1.99. Now, if someone wants to buy a 15-cent card from me, because now I reprice everything, so my inventory is repriced with the market, they're gonna pay $1.99 shipping, which people still do. Like, every day I'll have maybe 10 orders. That's even if someone orders a penny card, I'm still getting $1 in the end of the day, because it still goes in an envelope, it still gets, all that stuff. So that's something you could do as a direct seller on TCGPlayer to help up the margins, so you don't get crushed with 100 orders in a day for 10-cent cards. $1.99 shipping lowers the volume, ups the margins, and you're gonna sell things through direct. That's pretty much the way I do that through TCGPlayer Direct. Now I can make videos, the pros of TCGPlayer Direct, and actually how to set up an account, and how the actual order fulfillment works and everything like that. Actually, there's a live that I did. Yeah, there's a live that I did when I was actually picking an order when I first started. It was around 4,000 cards. It's an insane amount of cards. So that's the second thing I do. Now the third thing that I'm doing currently, which I just started doing, which is I opened an SYP account, which is through TCGPlayer. It's called Store Your Products. Now this is when you send your cards to TCGPlayer and they hold them and sell them for you. Now you can't just sell them junk. You can't just give them junk. It has to be a minimum of 500 cards, and the average price of the cards has to be a minimum of $1.50. So you can't just you can't just send them 10-cent cards, and the order has to be approved prior to you sending it to them. Now this is something I just started doing because I'm getting sort of inundated with mass amount of cards, and I'm one person. So I make Store Your Product shipments and I send it off to TCGPlayer. We'll see how that goes. But now through eBay, this is another thing that I do to protect my margins, because you don't want to be selling cards for $1 free shipping on eBay. I've done the math, you'll make like 6 cents at the end of the day. What I do is pretty much my floor price for any rare is $1. Doesn't matter if it's a bulk 5-cent rare. I still stock it. I still keep it because people sometimes want it. And if you're the person who has it, you're going to get the sale. You just have to have the room for it. So on eBay right now, maybe I have 4,000 to 5,000 listings. Now this is just rares, through Magic's history. Stuff that I bought in bulk, stuff that gets traded in, stuff that I open, all sorts of stuff. So floor price is $1 and you're gonna pay 99-cent shipping. So if someone wants that 10 cent bulk rare and they want multiples of them, boom, there you go. You just made $4 or $5 off of a card that would sell on TCGPlayer for 30 cents for the playset. Now, to me that sounds like a good deal in the end of the day. I'd rather do that, hang on to the inventory, and sell it for hopefully more in the future. And if it doesn't sell in the future, you just liquidate it. These cards move quick. So that's the third thing I do to sort of protect my margins as a seller with a store. You can do the same thing from your home. It's not unique to me owning a store. Now, all of it works together. Like I said in a lot of my videos, you can't just throw all of your cards on one platform and think you're gonna make money. It's just, you have to spread it around, you have to figure it out. Because it's all about availability. And the good thing about eBay is you're not competing against everyone on that one card listing. It's a search-based engine. So someone's going to search the card, and you might potentially be the first person that they see, and they're going to click it and they're going to buy it. It's not a race to the bottom. You compete with yourself. Now, once you solidify yourself as an actual seller on eBay and a person that is trusted and ships quickly and promptly, and you handle customer service well, people won't mind spending a little extra because they know what they're going to get. Now, starting off, it's going to be a little rough, of course. I recommend, starting off, maybe you want to do free shipping for a little bit till you get a few hundred sales. Sorry. I'm feeling a little under the weather. And then, switch to the 99-cent shipping option with dollar floor price for every rare. Doesn't matter what it is. Now, these are some things that are a little easier for me with my current setup with Binder POS. You could pretty much set a floor price for any card. So you just send them a little message, boop, boop, boop. Hey guys, I want rares in Magic the Gathering to never be under $1. And they'll be like, okay, we'll just key that into your system and boop, everything's repriced, $1. Hey guys, Mythics, never under $2, doesn't matter what it is. And boop, they put it in and it updates your system. Now it'll update and list all of your inventory onto eBay. It's pretty soon TCGPlayer and Channel Fireball. It'll just update it all for you, which is, a little bit less of a headache. But you, as a normal, I don't say normal, you as a retail person could do it all yourself. So it's going to be a little bit more time consuming, but once the listing is made, it's made. All you got to do is update the quantity. It's pretty easy. So that's what I would do if I were you. I would list commons, uncommons on TCGPlayer, never under 25 cents, or choose the market price, $1.99 shipping. Call it a day. Let it sit. Because in the end, it's really just bulk. Unless you're talking about like the $2 or $3 uncommons that are very rare in a set. Like, Deadly Disputes and Decanters or whatever. And then list your rares and stuff on eBay for never under $1. Once your inventory gets large enough, you will capture those sales of those bulk rares. I guarantee you. I sell over just eBay on average 1,000 cards a month, which is a lot. And that's me just fulfilling it myself. Guys, I can go into a more granular video. I just wanted to talk into the camera because I felt I needed a little therapy, and this is my therapy. I can go into a little bit more granular of every single platform, but that's basically it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.